Hi, welcome back to Raunchy Reality Recaps. Now, in this episode, we're going over Life After Lockup with Tayler and Chance. Now, in the past episode, they were in the hospital. Tayler was about to give birth. Her sister, Bobby, left. She did come in town, but she left the hospital because she said they kind of don't do well with her since she has an addiction problem. Hospitals, she don't like them. So Chance is left there with Tayler and her older sister. Now, in this episode, we go to where Taylor's about to push out the baby. She's in a lot of pain, and Chance says he wishes he could take the pain away from her. I get the sentiment, or however you say it. I get that, but you wouldn't be able to handle it. Chance does not seem like a man that could handle that kind of pain. I would see him sitting there whining, crying, denying that he's whining and crying, all while blaming everybody else, and then on his phone trying to buy something to make him feel better. So yeah, that's where I see Chance if he ever had to do that. So she ends up pushing the baby out, and they kind of just plop that baby on her, which I was like, dang, dude. And then Chance, after Tayler just pushed out the baby, only had him for probably a few minutes on her because they put her on the chest to get that skin-to-skin contact recommended by scientist Chance. And then this D-bag, this douche canoe, he says that he wants to hold the baby. And even another person in there, I think it was another male, probably a doctor or nurse or something, he even said, she just pushed it out. And Chance was like, well, she was holding him for 9 months.
Wait.
Let me hold that baby.
She's been holding for...
All right, she's been holding for 9 months. I've been waiting all this time. You wanna come see Daddy? Come here. All right, give me.
Yeah, just crawl over there.
No, I got it, man.
Baby, I can't move.
I got it. Just move your hands. Hey.
Oh. Yeah, dude. The woman just explained in the last episode how she lost her first son. This is her second son. And you want to rip that moment away from her? She literally had no choice in how her son left this earth the last time he was born. And didn't have a choice in if she got to raise that child or not. And you want to take that away from her. I get it that Chance didn't really get to, or I'm sorry, I'm going to reword this. I get that Chance didn't and wasn't there for his son, but that was in the end by his own means. His own means. He was not there for his son. Don't take this away from this girl. She deserves this. That's a mother. And any man with an ounce of fatherly being in him would have not done that at all. At all. So, of course, he ends up taking the baby away from her. Kind of jumbles the baby into his arms. Baby's crying and everything. And then they get on the phone to show her daughters the new baby boy, which was kind of cute. And then Shane, I don't know, I'm calling him Shane, but Chance ends up talking on one of the confessionals that he hopes basically this will help, since he's there all the time for Tayler and doing things with the baby and everything, and was there at the hospital with her. He hopes this gets rid of her jealousy.
Like it just brings her and I closer. I pray that she recognizes that I'm here at the hospital. I'm here with her at home. I am here in the morning when she wakes up.
Yeah, that's your little brother, girls. Is a little baby Mason.
And she can let go of some of the jealousy that she has.
Dude, the only thing is going to get rid of her jealousy is if you quit sneaking around. You can sneak around all you want and then be home for her and do everything for her she asks. But if you're sneaking around and crap, there is going to be jealousy. I don't think, dude, Chance hasn't learned once in his 42 years. He's had a long time to grow up and he still hasn't. So in the next scene, I guess they got home from the hospital and it's probably been a couple weeks gone by. So the baby is there. Taylor's trying to get her ready and her other kids. And it looks like it's kind of morning time and everybody's getting ready to go. And she's yelling for Chance, and he's like, or Chance yelling for Taylor. So he ends up leaving the house and he drives off, and supposedly going to work, but apparently we find out that he lost his job a few weeks ago. He was laid off, and now he doesn't have a job. He can't tell, oh, I'm sorry, he won't tell Taylor that he laid off, because basically she's going to lose her SH you know what, because they can't afford anything.
So unfortunately, I got laid off. I definitely can't let Tay know. Because then, if I try to leave the house to find work, she won't want me to leave, because she'll think if I'm not going to a bona fide job, that I'm with some female somewhere.
So instead of telling her, I guess he's going on the hunt for some job. So he goes to his friend he knows that has a construction business, and he goes to try to get a job from him, but apparently it's going to be 3 or 4 weeks before he can hire him, because they got to go to a new job before he's able to hire more people. So, yeah, apparently from Chance's own mouth, that if he goes that long, 3 or 4 weeks without a paycheck, basically his world's going to go to crap. They can't afford anything. The walls are going to crumble. Everything's going to go down. They'll lose everything. Which, again, Chance, why you literally, okay, I'm sorry. He was saying he made about 70 grand a year. You see that house? That was, I'm pretty sure that was in Taylor's name. Taylor already have it, so we know it's a mortgaged house. We know that house isn't worth so much to where the rent is the mortgage is outrageous. It's not a huge house. You know, it's a nice house, but it's not a huge house. It's not gonna, you can afford that with $70,000 a year. But the fact that you're spending so much money and everything, you have all these credit cards, the truck, all this stuff, and if a few paychecks, if missing 1 month worth of paychecks is going to completely screw you over, why did you have a job making that much, but yet you can't have 1 month saved up? That is absolutely ridiculous. It's a decent paying job. It is. It's a decent paying job. And I'm pretty sure where it looks like they live in like a country area or something, not in a big city. So I don't see how their housing and all the stuff is going to be so much that you can't afford a month going out of work with a month. So then we cut to if Taylor you didn't have so talking on the phone to her sister Bobby, out before, she explains you could probably take out a bank loan, but now you're screwed because you probably can't. Hospital a few months ago, so I guess it was a few months. Oh my gosh, the baby's probably Chance. Like a few months old. Like, Bobby left the hospital a few months ago. She hasn't really talked to her, and Taylor's stressed out about bills and nobody's helping her around the house and everything, which I thought Bobby was coming back because she says she'll be there tomorrow. So is she driving all that way again, or is she back living down the street like I thought she was? Because, girl, go in there and help your sister. How many years did you live with your sister? I mean, if you're living down the street, you should be over there a lot if you don't have a job helping your sister. I mean, maybe that's just me. I mean, it seems like they have a good relationship. So if she's living there, why isn't she helping Taylor at least or something? Anyways, so Taylor ends up telling her she's stressed out and everything. She wants to talk. And then Bobby says she'll come over tomorrow. Now, you see Chance in his truck again, because remember, he doesn't have a job anymore. He's supposed to be looking for a job at least, but Taylor doesn't even know he doesn't have a job. So yeah, that's just another surprise that's going to be awesome for Taylor to find out. So he ends up walking into a bar. Now, let me tell you this. If you don't have a job, you just had a baby, you have 3 other kids to support and their mother, yet you going to go to a bar. And not only does he go to a bar and get something to drink, he decides to go gamble.
Hey, do people win on these machines over here?
Yeah, actually, they had a lot more than I thought they would when they first brought them in, man.
Oh, yeah.
And one of those video poker machines. And, of course, he ends up losing $70. So I don't get this, Chance. You don't have a job. You have all those people to support. You just had a baby. Your butt should be going into each place you know to apply, or sitting on the computer and applying for 8 hours. If you have 8 hours to blow, dude, you need to be 8 hours applying for jobs. I cannot believe the audacity of this dude. It is just insane. Like, he sat there and said he didn't know it was going to be this hard when he got out of prison. Dude, of course it's not. You're not guaranteed 3 hots and a cot like you are in prison. You actually have to sit here and pay your ways, do your work, and get down and dirty and do what needs to be done. And this dude is a dud. He is seriously a dud. I feel so sorry for Tayler. She is literally sitting at home, worried about the bills, completely oblivious that there's no more income coming in, because this guy apparently can't pay the bill. If he can't get paid for a month, they lose everything. And I'm thinking, this girl, that if that house was in her name and he causes her to lose that, I would completely lose it. I would lose my shit zizzle, whatever you want to say. I would lose it on that dude. I cannot believe that. I think I'm going to make a contest of, or I'm going to make a community post of who is the worst dude on Life After Lockup, because I'm pretty sure Chance is up there with the worst. So, there you go. That's basically it. Those were everything from this week. Also, check out our other videos hitting as well for Life After Lockup, and some other videos here and there in case you want to check out some other reality TV things. So, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share. And once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing another contest. So check out and watch that video as well. Y'all have a great day.